Hey guys, welcome back to the Book Writing Challenge. I'm so excited that you're still here, you're still in the process, and today I wanted to do something a little bit different because I know that you've been getting tons of emails, you've been getting tons of information from me, and I'm sure you have been implementing everything that I've been saying. And so I just wanted to take one video, one day out of this week, and just focus on you. Because sometimes we can get so caught in the doing. I gotta finish. I gotta get things done. I gotta really make things happen. That we stop focusing on who we are and really nourishing our being. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna finish this book, and you're gonna be an author. But if you don't believe that you're worthy of calling yourself an author, or you don't believe that you really are, that your work, is as good as anybody else's, you're gonna have a lot of hard times promoting that book. And so I want to talk to you today simply about getting into the spirit and the feeling and believing that you did something absolutely amazing, that you are an author. I know when I first wrote my book, I invited people to my launch party, and the number one response I got from the launch party invites were, "You wrote a book?" Nobody knew I was writing a book. I did it so fast, number one. And then number two, it was because I was kind of like, not ashamed, but I was almost afraid to tell people like, hey, I'm undergoing this huge thing, I'm writing a book. I was afraid because I didn't feel like I was worthy. And so I had to put the cover of my book on my wall, and every single day I had to stand in front of that cover and I had to say, I am an author. I am a best-selling author. I am an amazing author. But I had to get into that feeling of being an author and being proud to stand up and say, yes, I'm an author. I wrote a book. And I want you to do the same thing. Because if not, you will have a completed book. You will be one of those people with a garage full of books that you never promote, that you never sell, simply because you don't feel worthy. So I'm here today to tell you that you are worthy. So I'm going to give you a couple of tips that you can use if you are feeling this way. Some of you might be feeling like, oh no, I'm ready. Hey, if that's you, fantastic. Go out, have a glass of wine on me. You deserve it. But for the rest of us, we may need, some tips on just getting into what it means to be an author. Number one, confidence. I want you to start working on your confidence every single day. That means standing in front of the mirror saying, I am beautiful, I am an amazing person, and I am a gift to this planet. I have words to share, I have a story to share, I have a gift to share, and people need me. I am here for a purpose. I'm not just walking through the world. I am here for a purpose. For those of you who are Christians or you have some sort of a spiritual base, make sure that you understand and say, I am the daughter or I am the son of a king, and I get all the blessings of the king. So who am I to walk around with my head held low or to say I'm not? Be careful about what you put after the words I am. It should always be something positive because you are talking about the God within you when you say I am. So I say I am beautiful. I am powerful. I am strong. I want you to do that. Repeat after me. I am strong. I am an author. The world needs me. That's what you have to do every single day. So number one is work on your confidence. Number two, I want you to start surrounding yourself with people who are on either the same journey or another journey. Listen, sometimes I can't talk to my friends who are in corporate America about what I'm going through because the first thing they'll say is, well, you should just go get a job. And I'm like, I have to go talk to my other entrepreneurial friends, and say, listen, I'm having a hard time, or, this thing didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. What should I do now? And those are the people who are always going to say, keep the faith, keep going. This is what happened the first time I tried to launch a new program. This is what happened when I wrote my book. So you want to stay in a community of people who are doing the same thing that you are doing, because at the end of the day, they're going to be the people who can pick you up. Everybody else, they can't help you, because they're of a completely different mindset. And so you have to remember that. It doesn't mean that they're bad. It doesn't mean that they're wrong. It just means they have a different mindset. They have a different blueprint when it comes to success. And so you've got to get around people who are doing the same thing as you. And number three, there is nothing like positive action to deflect negative thoughts. Get into action. So you start feeling like, okay, I'm not worthy, I can't do this. Get into the action of being an author. That means write. That means all of those feelings of worry, anxiety, put that into your book. Use that to catapult you so that you can do amazing things with this gift that you have to give to the world. Because trust me, if you feel that way, other people feel that way as well, and you use that to build rapport with them. You use that to build rapport with your audience. So never look at it as a bad thing if you're feeling fearful, if you're feeling like you can't do it. Look at it as a good thing, because now I can relate to more people. Have you ever been around somebody who never has a bad day? Who's always in a good mood, who's always positive? It can be a little draining at times, or at least at the very least, you never feel like they're a real person. So don't run away from your fear. Embrace it and say, hey, yes, fear is good. That means I'm doing something different. And that's what it's about. Getting to your next level is all about taking steps and doing something different so that you get different results. And so that's the message I have for you today. Keep going, keep striving. Don't be surprised if things just come out of nowhere. Trust me, when you're putting yourself into another level, when you're trying to do something transformational, something that's going to change your life, all your insecurities will come out. All of this stuff will come out of the woodwork. You'll start having conflict with people that you never had conflict with. You'll start getting into I'm telling you, it's just how it happens. And it's partially to show you who you are and what's inside. If you run from it, you'll never grow from it. So you got to deal with it. And you have to say, okay, this is what happens when I grow. When I grow, I'm stretched in every area of my life. It's normal. It's normal. But remember, we deflect negative thoughts with positive actions. So start taking those positive actions today. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow on the 7-Day Book Writing Challenge.